So, wir sind zurück. Kurzer Delay. Wir mussten einmal kurz uns hier organisieren. Eigentlich war geplant, dass mein Co-Host Peter wieder mit am Start ist, aber der hat jetzt gerade mal ganz galant den Abgang gemacht. Ich switch jetzt zurück ins Englische, weil mein Niederländisch nicht ganz so geil ist. Yeah, welcome to my studio.
Thank you.
And it's a special setup. We have planned another guest who is not in Düsseldorf anymore, and so Peter organized you guys, and there's a special reason why. But I think first of all, again, welcome to the studio. Maybe you want to shortly introduce yourself, and then let's talk about why the three of you are together in here. Maybe there's already some people asking, okay, what is that setup looking at? So what is it about?
Okay.
So yeah, maybe you want to.
Yeah, Stefan, Steven, first of all, thank you for having us. My name is Ethan, I'm one of the co-founders of Brandcharger.
And my name is Arno van Helden. I am representing Favorite Gifts, Giving Europe Today. And yeah, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, my name is James Ung. I'm one of the co-founders of Brandcharger, and then I'm responsible for their product development and also the design procedures.
So we know each other since, I don't know. So when Peter came up, so do you know the Brandcharger guys? I was like, of course we know each other. I don't know, 10 years maybe. We met first time in Hong Kong. And since the very first day, it's always whenever we have the chance to see us, it's like, hey, how are you? All cool. So I was like, okay, guy.
Yeah, we have worked together.
Yeah, we worked together. We already did a few projects together, and we know each other since 3 years. When you had the chance to visit us in Mannheim.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it about? Why the three of you are together in here?
Shall I start? Or?
Yeah, you do
Go
the
ahead.
start.
Yes. Well, actually, as Brandcharger, we always had, me and James, we had our base in Hong Kong. So we're far away from the European side. Also, in the very beginning of our business, we started to focus on the US first. And then we built the Asian business, and we always were looking for somebody we could partner with, on the European continent. And in this case, I think we found the right partner.
There was a guy, Arno, showing up, and he was like, "Hey,
yes,
I like your collection. I like what you're
doing.
Yeah,
it was not
I like
that
you
fast,
guys."
But yeah, I think the first time was in 2023 that you came by our booth.
I passed your booth. I didn't
you
came
passed.
by.
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect for the wholesale, for giving, it was not suitable because you did it yourself, in my opinion. So I passed your booth and I said, nice items. And I said, say hello to the Dutch office, to Mike.
Yes.
And then you start talking in Dutch to me. After you
surprised you,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, I was surprised, really.
Yes.
I had to say, when we met first, it was in Hong Kong. And then I realized after a couple of years that you're originally from the Netherlands. I was like, okay, wow, that's a strange story.
Yeah.
So I had no idea that you were originally born in the Netherlands, and then whenever you moved over to Hong Kong, so I thought you are from Hong Kong. So you had the same.
I had the same, exactly the same.
Okay.
And I just passed by, and then I was, for giving, I was looking for more premium items, good quality items, design items. And then you came to our booth in Lyon.
Yes.
And then we start talking a little bit, and I only knew James. And within 10 minutes, we saw opportunities for
It
cooperation.
clicked.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a short conversation, I think, and I explained to Arno very briefly what we were doing and what we were looking for in Europe, and I said,
And a year later?
I think,
1 week.
there's some opportunity where we can work on.
Yeah.
And he said, when are you going back to Hong Kong? I said, in 2 days. Okay, I'm going to Ningbo. You want to meet up there?
Okay.
So I flew back. I told James, I cannot put my finger on it, but we should go to Ningbo and take this meeting.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, I think within 10 minutes sitting down in Ningbo, I think we already knew, hey, this can be something.
Yeah.
There's a real synergy going on. If you only look at the products that we have in our assortment and the network and the reliable name that Giving Europe has in Europe, there is a synergy. We knew that within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after we spoke about it, the decision was made really quick.
Okay.
And also all the times after that, because from the moment that we met in Ningbo until today, I think there's been 4 or 5 times. We met in Hong Kong, we met in our office in Shenzhen, we met in Tiel, we have been to the production facility in Poland. And the more and more we met with each other and we spent time with each other, we actually realized that also our company culture
Like the core values. Yeah.
Okay.
is a very good fit.
Yeah.
It's very comparable.
Okay.
And of course our Dutch background. That's of course something we share.
I
so
just
we
wanted to
understand each
mention
other.
the Dutch power.
It was a perfect match.
Yeah,
Perfect
yeah,
match.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, what are the plans? Of course, so it's all now Brandcharger under the umbrella of Giving, which is for sure a strong partner in Europe.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the best ones. So, what are the plans, Mr. Brandcharger? I know that you have a fabulous job in the last years. So I know you, again, since many years. I know what you have done 10 years ago, and how you also changed the brand, the items, how innovative you are, that you're always trying to find something new technology-wise, but also quality-wise and everything. So there's a strong passion behind. So in the future, you will more focus on product development and they have to do the sales, or how will it look?
Yeah, you
will
could see
be?
it like that. Of course, with Giving, we have a direct access to a lot more customers. They have the offices in all these European countries. It was a coverage that we never had as a Brandcharger when we operated before by ourselves. So
It was really
we're
ringing
closer.
the bell and knocking the doors one by one. Now you have thousands of potential customers
Exactly,
in the pipeline. Yeah.
But more importantly, what was always missing for Brandcharger was the local stock. That was the one thing that actually held us back for many years.
Yeah.
So now with the stock in a really modern facility,
State
in
of the art.
Poland, state of the art,
Yeah.
we tackled that problem. The barrier is gone, and now the ports are open.
Yeah.
So we expect a
Yeah, and
little
it's
bit
not
of
only
success.
it's not only the stock, it's also the printing facilities,
Yes,
everything. So
yes,
it's
yes.
more or less ready to
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
And that's for sure. It's a no-brainer for you.
Yeah. In the last
Correct.
3 days, I think we have never been as a Brandcharger so close to the customers
Okay.
as today. And I want to thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You're
And,
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being present and supporting us, because for Giving it is a really opportunity to add another assortment to the items that we sold, and it will bring us also new customers. So I think there's a lot of synergy in our cooperation,
Sure.
and the goal is to grow together. And we talk a lot.
Yeah.
Drinking beers a lot, wine a lot, and
Having good food.
We have the same values, and we want to be successful and grow together.
Yeah.
And I think all the ingredients are valid at the moment to do that.
Yeah, and you already mentioned for you it's a nice addition on the quality aspect. So it's a very high-end range. Not only design, also every single detail is very well done. So for you, it's a nice asset on top in a different league, let's say.
Yeah, I think we were specialized in the mid items, the big volume items, and for us the designs and the development of Brandcharger is added value, which you are really good at, both of you, and we are not. And we do what everyone is good at. We do the logistics, the printing, keeping the stock. We are not afraid of keeping stock. And,
As we all know.
and now we have a big opportunity to grow together. Yeah, that's the goal.
Okay,
What we
and
always
together with
discuss.
Dopper, you already proved it, that you're really good to go with these kind of projects. And so when Peter told me, so he spoiled it a bit, and he was like, "Hey, have you heard the rumors going around?" I was like, "No, what kind of rumors? Do you know that? Do you know Ethan and his brother?" I was like, "Yeah. Do you know Arno?" "Yeah, of course." And then I was like, "Oh, cool. That sounds like a cool fit, and I think that makes sense." How was the show so far? We are more or less done for PSI 2025. So how was it?
I think there was a great energy from the customers. I think everybody is very positive about it when they see Brandcharger and Giving. Am I saying that right?
Yeah. I think our booth,
It was busy all
the
the time.
energy was there.
Yeah.
A lot of energy. Customers are happy
Yeah.
with the new items. We are happy with the show. We look at the numbers we speak to this last 3 days. It was much more than last year.
Yeah.
So for us, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was not a moment that we had time to sit down and take it
Even-
down,
even
take
to
a
have
relax.
lunch. Yeah.
It was actually from day one. It was packed, and everybody was happy, smiling faces. So we
Okay.
were happy.
Talking a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And,
yeah.
yeah, the sales team from Giving, they said, yeah, it's kind of new to be constantly busy. But of course, me and James in Hong Kong,
We're
you've
used to
seen
it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're always busy,
Yeah,
and yeah, we skipped the lunch, and
Okay, cool. But you mentioned that in the US, you started in the US, you came to China and Asia. There you will be still on your own.
Yes.
So it's really
Yeah.
focusing in the first step, or is there any plans to grow together maybe on a global scale?
there's always opportunities to help each other. We have, of course, when you have the international buyers, by that I mean outside of Europe, coming here at the show. When they recognize me or James, of course, the first thing they do is to step in the booth, and they want to ask, well, what are you guys doing with Giving? And I said, yeah, well, you should listen to their story, and maybe you can do something with their products in the Middle East, or maybe in Africa, or wherever they're from. Yeah.
Okay.
Or even the US.
Okay. How is the overall atmosphere in the Netherlands? So Germany, I don't want to talk about. Austria, skip it. So there's no good news at the moment. So how is it in the Netherlands? Positive as always.
I mean, it's my home away from home. I live
Yeah.
in Hong Kong now.
Yeah.
I love the country.
We don't
and-
want to talk about Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
also
I
not
love being back in the Netherlands. But I think in order to have a real good picture about how the business is, yeah, it's better to ask Arno.
I think for the Netherlands it's challenging. Challenging, yeah. But we want to be better than the competition. So we will work on that. We will find solutions to improve. But I think it's challenging. The market is not growing a lot. We have to face increasing costs. Okay, we this year we will celebrate our 60th anniversary of the
Okay, and
company.
the next anniversary, there are so many anniversaries, 50,
Yeah,
125,
yeah.
so, okay, 60
The
next
origin
one.
of the company is 60 years.
Okay.
So I think if
Crazy.
we manage 60 years, we will also manage the future.
The
And
next
that's-
60,
yeah, yeah.
minimum.
Yeah,
Maybe
I,
not you.
I will not be present. but,
Maybe not you.
But
Who knows?
We will see. We will
Who knows?
see.
Good,
Yeah,
still in a
challenging.
good shape, maybe.
Yeah, we will
Another
see.
60 years. But okay, so more or less the same as all over the world. Crazy
Yeah.
days at the moment. And every day some crazy news. Yesterday, the new guy from the US announced some other crazy stuff what he want to do now. So yeah, Germany is also not really on a good way at the moment. So let's see. We will have some new elections, and then as the biggest country in Europe, I hope we will ramp up, and maybe the smaller ones can follow after. So yeah, we are more or less done for PSI 2025, as I mentioned. So you're going back to Hong Kong the next days, or you stay?
Well, we're going to the PPAI on Sunday in Vegas.
Okay, the other way around.
Yes.
Okay. And for you, any
I
plans?
will go to Madrid this afternoon
Oh, this
the next show.
afternoon. Okay.
for the next show next week,
Okay.
and then to Milan, and then to Lyon, and then
Okay.
to China, and then maybe we meet again.
And then I've heard that there's another show in the Netherlands in 2 weeks, or
Yes.
a
Correct.
local
Yes.
ones again. And so yeah, busy times. The first quarter is always quite busy.
Yeah.
And so we will see us in April in Hong Kong. Later.
More than
Yeah, for
welcome.
sure.
Let us.
Join our parties.
Yeah. As long as I'm invited. I've never been
You are
invited.
invited.
You're always
You're
invited.
invited now. You're invited today.
It's on camera. So,
but-
It's on camera.
We have not talked about the product. Maybe we should do that
Okay.
before you're
Yeah.
leaving, because maybe not everyone who's listening and watching knows about Brandcharger. You just brought 4 items. Maybe
Yes.
I would say 4 signature ones.
Correct.
Yeah.
Maybe just a quick.
Sure.
What is it about? What makes you different? What makes Brandcharger different? And what are, let's say, the USPs on your products?
Sure. Well, you know, the people who have known us, it's very clear. When they see our products, it's always very recognizable. We have a very clear design DNA through our range. When it comes to bags or even the bottles, it's very recognizable. And the way how we do it is actually a few pillars. It's very simple. Design is very important. That's why we also won 37 awards in 13 years. Secondly, it's the quality of our products. People use our products, they know it's quality. You can feel it, you can see it, and people even came to us actually during this show from Slovenia, Andre. They had our first car charger 13 years ago,
Okay.
and he said he's still using it today.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Perfect.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even use it anymore, but I'm happy you're using it and it's still working.
Okay, cool.
And third, it's the quality. And I would say there's also a fourth, it's sustainability. For us, it's a small step to take to change to recycled materials with all our products. So that's also what we do. And I think that is a very important development in our industry to also set the bar also even for retail. Because, I think with corporate gifting, we're already far ahead of the retail. Retail is now actually following us. So it's a good step, and we fully support that.
I was just looking if that's the ceramic one, but it's not the ceramic one.
Yeah, we have that one also.
I know. I've seen it in Hong Kong. Okay, so as I mentioned, for me these are kind of signature ones for you, and also the backpack. We have seen it in the close-up camera. It's a kind of a travel backpack with special. There's always a little twist in your items,
True,
even if
true.
it's the let's say the design or the overall design and functionality.
I think with the bag, that's a perfect example of design and functionality. This bag has around 13 features built in. I think the most important one is that you can really lock it, and you can lock the bag around an object. So, for example, if you're in the train, I read a lot that in the train now bags get stolen from the overhead when you fall asleep in the train. So with our bag, you just lock it around the bars of the overhead, and it will stay there. They cannot take it. But these are just a few of the features. But most importantly, it's a good-looking bag. It's a timeless design, and you will not believe me if I tell you that this is our best-selling bag. It's already in assortment for 7 years.
Okay.
We never changed it. So that's the proof. When you make a really nice design, and of course, on the way you win a few awards, it's just here to stay. And that is for everybody, I think, of the show and everybody who knows us. Yeah, that's the Brandcharger bag.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Perfect. We're done. 20 minutes,
that's good.
as promised. Super
Wow.
fast.
You're really on the clock. That's good.
Yeah. I know. That's the reason why the clock is so big. No. 20 minutes.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah.
Um,
Welcome.
Safe travels wherever
Thank
you
you.
go.
You
Safe
too.
travels to the US, to Madrid.
Yeah.
I hope the new partnership will work out for all of you.
Thank you.
And most important, stay healthy.
We keep
Yeah,
You too.
Cool.
You
Thanks.
too.
All the best.
Thank you, Steven.
Thanks. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank
you.
No, and seriously,
Thank-
in April, if you're in Hong Kong,
I will be there.
let's go. We're gonna-
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah?
Thank you.
All right.
Das war's. Einmal spontan. Brandcharger und Giving. Wir machen einen kurzen Break. 5 Minuten, sind um 14:30 Uhr wieder da mit dem nächsten Gast. Und dann geht's wirklich in den Endspurt. Ich glaube, ich habe noch 2 dann. Und dann ist Feierabend. Bis gleich. Danke. Ciao, ciao.